Welcome to PowerPoint VBA and I am Bhavesh Shah. In this video, I will be showing you how to have a wager in your Jeopardy game template which we created in PowerPoint last time. You can check out that video and we can get started. We were able to make full categories, 3 questions and the scoreboard counter last time. In my last video, you can check it out from here. After watching that, please come back to this video. So let us get started. Now we need to create a wager. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to take slide number 2, right click here and duplicate the slide. I'm going to bring it above category 1. So this will be our final question. So let me just type here. Now you can select these 6 boxes which were additions to the counters and you can delete that. We are going to create a wager here. So go to your developer tab. From that you can choose this text box ActiveX element. Just select that and draw it over here. Perfect. Now click on properties. So you can change the name to wager 1. Now you can go to font and you can change the size of the font also. Let me just keep it 20. Now after changing the size, we can change the alignment of the text to center. Now if I go to slideshow mode and click on this text box, you can see that I'm able to type numbers here. Perfect. Now copy this and paste it, and we are going to use this as wager number 2. So this box can be renamed by just double tapping in the selection pane. To open selection pane, go to format and click on selection pane. From there, change the name of the new text box to wager 2. Now we need to insert one add button and subtract button. So I'm just going to use some triangles for this, and this will be green in color. I'm going to copy paste this and I'll just flip this horizontally. So go to rotate and click on flip horizontal, and this will be a subtract button and that will be red in color. Now I'm going to select these 2 rectangles. I'll click here, hold shift on my keyboard and click on this. Now I'll hold control on my keyboard and I can just drag this here. If I hold shift, I will be dragging it in the same axis. So I'll just place it over here. Now we have finished adding the counter and the addition subtraction buttons. Now we need to write our code, so that is the most interesting part. Just double click on these ActiveX element and you will see that your Visual Basic application has opened up. So let us start coding. My first code is going to be subroutine of sub wager 1 C, which stands for wager 1 collect. C stands for collect. So the concept behind our coding or the logic will be that whatever is typed within this ActiveX element text box, that has to be added in the scoreboard. So what is this? This is wager 1. So I'll just type here wager 1 dot value. That is going to give us the output of whatever is typed within the text box. Now how do we refer to the scoreboard? Let me go to slide layout 13. It is p1.caption. Okay, so I go to slide number 2 here and I type here p1.caption equal p1.caption plus wager 1.value. But this p1.caption is not under slide number 2. So we need to write while p1.caption is present, and that is in slide layout 13 for me, because we made the code in slide layout 13. If this is a different number for you, if it says slide layout 26, type slide layout 26. For me it is 13. I am typing slide layout 13 in both the places. For wager 1.value, you can just put that in integer function in the brackets. Perfect. So that it recognizes that whatever is typed here is a number. Now we need to add one more code that once we add the points or subtract the points, the value has to become blank. So to do that, it will be wager 1 dot value equal to 2 double quotes. That is it. Now we can just start copy pasting the code and it will work out. We had wager 1C, now wager 1W, which stands for the wrong answer. Now instead of plus, it is going to be minus. Now I'm going to copy these 2, paste it here. Now wager 2 collect, wager 2 wrong, wager 2 value, P2 caption, p2.caption and visual2.value. And we have finished making the code. That is it. That was very simple, right? So now I choose this green button, which is going to add the wager. I go to Insert, I click on Action, I click on Run Macro, wager 1C. Okay. I click on the button which is going to reduce the wager. I go to Action and I run the macro wager 1W. I click on this. This will be wager 2W. So wager 2W. Okay, and this will be wager 2C. Wager 2C. Done. Now we also need to add a final question button here. Let me just copy this by Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. I'll place it here and I'll put FQ, which stands for final question. So the final question button is automatically going to slide number 2. And that means $100 question is also going to slide number 2, which we don't want to happen. What I did last time was, I chose this and I put next slide. In Actions, I put next slide. So I should not do that, I should choose the slide number. So now I'm choosing the slide number and I am choosing slide number 3. I click OK. Slide number 4, slide number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All the other hyperlinks work perfectly. The final question, slide number 2. Now I'm going to add one more feature. Many people do not want the final question of Jeopardy to be shown before the wager is calculated. So we need to hide this. And to do that, just select your final question text box, go to Animations and click on Add Animation and click on say Floating. Go to Animation pane and we are going to add a Show Question button. I'll go to Home. I'll just make a quick text box here, a quick rectangle, and I'm going to type Show Question. So this text box should appear when we click on the rectangle Show Question. So we need to find out what is the name of this Show Question rectangle shape. Click here, go to Format, click on Selection pane. So this is rectangle 15. So click on your animation which we created, go to Animations, click on Trigger, and on click of rectangle 15. So now if I play the game in slideshow mode, the question does not appear. They can enter the wager. Say player 2 wagers 111 points. Question is shown. If he answers the question correctly, 311 points. And that is how we make a wager slide or a final question slide of Jeopardy in PowerPoint. I also have a premium template available in my website which has 6 categories, 5 questions, and it has up to 8 scoreboards. And I'll show you how this game works. All you have to do is go to your slide number 3. You have a big table. You can change the name of the categories. You can add your own questions, your own answers, change the name of the place, and it will automatically change. For example, instead of sports, I type YouTube. And in the first question, I'm going to say, subscribe to this channel. Alright, and the answer is going to be, like the video. Like the video. Now if I play the Jeopardy game by going to slide number 1, clicking on play, and I click on start game, you will see that the category name is automatically updated to YouTube. Isn't that wonderful? Now if I go to the main slide, you can see the category name is also updated here. I click on the $100 question and our question was subscribe to this channel. Now I can award points -100 or +100, and then I can reveal the answer also by clicking here. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Let me know if you have any doubts. All of this is available in my website pptvba.com, and you can download the Final Jeopardy file which I created. Now you can copy the coding from this web page. Thank you very much. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye.